There is a male loneliness epidemic, a growing trend where men report fewer close relationships and a greater sense of disconnection. Men are relying almost exclusively on romantic partners for emotional support, and this is leading to devastating health consequences, depression, anxiety, and skyrocketing suicide rates. To deal with this, some men are turning to AI girlfriends built specifically for companionship. Platforms like Character.ai, Kindroid, and Replica are becoming the go-to for emotional support and allowing its users to build companions just for them, customizing everything from looks to voice to body type. Now, I know the meet in real life crowd is probably laughing at the notion of creating a fake partner, but let me tell you why this is a critical signal that shouldn't be dismissed or judged so easily. The stats don't lie. 15% of US men report having 0 close friends, a massive jump from 1990. This is more than a minor social issue. It's reaching crisis levels. If chatting with an AI partner for even an hour a day could reduce the loneliness epidemic, what's the harm in considering it? Plus, look at the traditional ways that we see companionship throughout history. Conventional dating, dating apps, marriage, escorts, OnlyFans subscriptions. We're going to get to that a little bit later. AI partners are arguably cheaper than all of that. With the economy in shambles, some people are genuinely using this to deal with crushing loneliness. Former NBA player Matt Barnes recently revealed that he got scammed by an AI bot on Instagram. According to Barnes, a bot slipped into his DMs, the combo turned spicy, and the bot scammed him for $61,000. Throughout the entire ordeal, Barnes claims he had no idea it was a bot. But let's be very clear about this for a moment, please. Though it was technically labeled a bot, this was a bot being controlled by an actual human who scammed him. All the men creating their own companions can rest assured that their built-from-scratch partner will not be scamming them for cash. This is a signal because loneliness is brutally real. And tech companies, software developers, and AI builders are paying close attention to what their audience desperately needs. Character.ai has 20 million monthly active users, and more than half of them are under the age of 24. That should tell you everything you need to know. Reuters reports that a 19-year-old identified as KGM and her mother, Karen Glean, are suing TikTok, Meta, and YouTube, alleging that these companies knowingly and deliberately created addictive features that destroyed her mental health and led to self-harm and suicidal thoughts. Snap, also named as a defendant, settled just last week under undisclosed terms, which may show their confidence in their ability to defend these charges. Sarah Gardner, CEO of the nonprofit Heat Initiative, says, for parents whose children have been exploited, groomed, or died because of big tech platforms, the next 6 weeks are the first step toward accountability after years of being ignored by these companies. Further, she says, these are the tobacco trials of our generation. And for the first time, families across the country will hear directly from big tech CEOs about how they intentionally designed their products to addict our kids. We gotta sit with that for a moment. The tobacco trials of our generation, it's a heavy statement. We're talking about the same playbook. Companies knew their products were harmful, especially to young people, but they kept pushing them anyway because the profits were too massive to walk away from. Tech executives have repeatedly been hauled before Congress. We've all seen the clips of Mark Zuckerberg, Shou-Zi Chu, the TikTok CEO, and others sitting in these uncomfortable chairs after answering questions from senators. These companies have faced few real consequences and virtually no meaningful regulations in the United States. They show up, they apologize, they promise to do better, and then they go right back to business as usual. As important as this fight is, without any real consequences, social media will continue to be designed in ways that are fundamentally harmful to youth. That's just a fact. The same cycle will continue. Outrage, hearings, promises, and then silence while millions of kids get caught in the addiction trap. And for that reason, as much as I want to believe this trial matters, this is nuts. Maybe KGM will get a settlement. Maybe her family will receive some sort of financial compensation for the damage done. But what about the rest of the millions of young people who have self-harmed or contemplated suicide because of these platforms? What about the kids who have actually ended their lives? What changes for them? What changes for the next generation of teenagers who are scrolling right now, whose brains are being rewired by algorithms designed to keep them engaged at any cost? Nothing changes. And that's the hard truth. One lawsuit, even a successful one, doesn't reform an entire industry built on addiction. Until there are systemic regulations, real bans, real age verification, real consequences for executives who prioritize engagement over the well-being of children, we're just watching the movie play out.